All right, we're loaded in to the grand finals here. And according to rules, since Jake has come from the loser bracket and DisK was in the winner bracket the whole time, he's going to start with a one-map advantage. So he's already up 1-0. So this is going to be a best of 5. And just going to choose the players here. In the bottom, I was going to say bottom left-hand side. In the red, it is a Zerg player. It is Jig. And in the middle right-hand side, in the blue, it is a Protoss player. It is DisK from Root Gaming. You know what I love? We've been seeing Golden Wall a lot in this tournament, which I love because I love Golden Wall now. It's a fantastic map, super fun. And right now, I'm thinking about a build. I'm thinking about a secret build. Maybe I'll be able to bust it out in the next tournament, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, this map is so unpredictable. I mean, there's so many things you can think about doing in this map, especially with the whole dynamic of the south side, right? Which is divided between the south side. Here are the minerals of the gold. The mineral, 2 layers of minerals here, 5 minerals each. So if you just get 2 workers here, you can create a hole. And there's the whole top side of the map too that you can do. So it's up to you to see what you want to do. It's probably just being annoying. It's per usual. And no hatch block. He doesn't want any of that stuff. Is this tight here? I think so. I'm pretty sure this is tight. Is this tight? Doesn't look tight. I don't think it is tight. I think you need to pile on that, my dude. For sure. Alright, are we going to see Stargate? I think so, yeah. I think Stargate on this map would be pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Question is, who's going to take the third base and who's going to take it first? And how are they going to utilize it? And who's going to take the bottom bases, too? Like, is someone going to go top? Is someone going to go bottom? Who knows? Alright, Adept is going to be the unit of choice. I guess Adept is always going to be the first unit. The second unit is up for grabs, to be honest. Sometimes it's Stalker, deal with the Overlord, like Stalker Sentry. Or it's going to be 2 Adepts and you're just going to go really aggressive. This probe is like, nah, we're not getting a gold. And if you are, I'll know about it. In the meantime, though, he's just going to get a regular one at this base. Seems fair. And I think DisK knows the timing. He's like, well, he's probably not taking the gold, as he probably would have taken it by now. Or he's just, you know, switching up with the Adept. Now the Adept is going to be trying to deny the third bases, but third base has already gone down. He's going to scout it, though. And he's going to know exactly what's going on at this point. Going to be scouting with the Shade as well. Checking how many links there are. Where are the Queens? Is any cheeky tech buildings you can see? But if you were to make tech buildings, he would probably make it at the back of his main, right? So. Ooh, does he get this Ling though? Going for Phoenix as well first. Gonna be just clearing that Overload first. And might even go double Stargate like the other games before. We'll see. Pew pew time. Solar not happy. Getting poked in the back with lasers. Man. So cinematic. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Alright. I'm done with my fun. Gotta entertain yourself. Yeah, double Stargate. Yeah, you gotta entertain yourself early game, dude. If you don't have your tasteless, you just gotta figure out some stuff. Anywho, Baneling Nest. Quite early. 4-minute mark. Does that mean it's a Baneling bust? Not necessarily, but could be. These Lings gonna just spot the front. Gonna see 2 Adepts. Yep. Alright. But he doesn't see the double Stargate. So that's gonna be much different. And the answer between Stargate and double Stargate is quite different. Nice. Getting a Creep Tumor for it. Nice. I do like it. And you know what? These Queens at this stage of the game, they kind of want to be injecting. Like, you lay down your initial Creep Tumors, and then that's your investment, and then the rest goes into the injects. But, whoa, he's actually going to get this Overlord. He's going to get on out right after. Ooh, does it lose to Phoenix? Okay, no. Barely. 9 HP. That's 1 hit away. Going to be denying the third base here. I do like it. Nice. And, I mean, you know, DisK has not started mining at the back of his main, so he's not going to be taking that third. For sure. is catching these adepts. I don't know if he's going to get many, but he's going to get, he's going to get at least 2. Not 3, but 2, which is very nice. And he's denying a third base too. And DisK does not have a third base by 5 minutes, which is, you know, one of the reasons because he's going double Stargate. But, I mean, Jake doesn't know that. That's the thing. So he's not too sure what to respond, how to respond. But he's getting 2 Evo Chambers right now. He's not putting down a Road Horn or anything. But for all he knows, it could be Adepts, but I don't think he's too worried just because he's killed so many Adepts already that maybe he already took the wind out of the sails if it was an Adept push. But yeah, he's about to figure out that there are indeed Phoenix, and this Queen is a little bit exposed right now. Queens want to be next to their Spory friends. If he catches this Queen, it's going to be really annoying. Oh, he's going to find an Overlord first. No, definitely move the Queen before it's too late. Ooh. Moves it now, though. A little bit too late on that one. Ooh, actually, he does have to switch up the Phoenix. Very nice micro out of DisK. Switching out the weakened Phoenix that was taking shots and that was lifting to another Phoenix. Very nice micro so far. Not losing a single Phoenix. And it looks like he's going to want to go for some sort of a bust. There is a Sentry, though. But there's no Oracles. But there is a Sentry. And there's 5 Banelings. 5 Banelings is what you need to be able to bust this. Ooh, going to be getting even more Overlords. He does have a nice kind of a supply cushion. Oh, he doesn't actually see this. And these Lings get through. They're going to get the Sentry, hopefully. Actually, there is a shield battery. And yeah, that's going to help him stay alive here. Ooh, he actually spots that the probes have been mined out. He's just going to, yeah, get away from the back. Going to get the Sentry. If he wants to follow it, he can do it. Using the lift on those Zerglings. Okay. Gonna get a couple more probes if you can. Just run around here being annoying. In the meantime, though, taking a 4th base, taking a macro hatch as well. And he just has a bajillion workers now. Yeah, 64 workers at this point. And, yeah. I mean, DisK has done kind of the damage with the Phoenix. If we look at the units lost. 2,000 for the Zerg. 500 some minerals. In terms of resource total, that's about 2,100 to, let's say, 600, roughly, right? Yeah, to like 700 more like. These Phoenix are just going to keep looking for what they can. They're going to get a drone. Yep. Got to be very careful when you're playing against double Phoenix as to where you send your drones. It's going to be double Spore. It's going to help with the defense, 100%. I don't know if that was target fired, but he did get the weakened one. Actually, he got 2 Phoenix. With 2 Phoenix for 9 drones, it's still a rough trade. I mean, it's a rough trade any day. But, yeah, sending the Lings on the south side. Some of the army is in position, though, so I'm not too worried. Unless he sends them to the front line. Ooh, that's a little bit different. He's going to spot these Zerglings, so coming across. Ooh, barely, not even. Yeah, he's just going to get this. Does he get the cancel on this 3rd base? That would be pretty insane. No, he's not going to. Okay. Ooh, nice force fields. Catching a lot of the Zerglings. And you know what? The Zerglings, it's not that they're expensive, but they are larva. And he's going to need to use larva to remake them to be safe instead of using them towards drones. But I mean, does he even need to put them towards drones? Probably not. He already has 83. And a couple more drones here. And, man, he just sneaks them in. And this isn't walled off. So unless this is walled off, he can just run in through here as well. So far, 2 players trading blows. 48 on the way. Ooh, he's going to get a couple more workers here with 2 random Adepts. Nice. Jake attempting to take this bottom base. I'm never sure about this because if someone's taking the bottom side, you should probably take the top side. He's trying to take this bottom side here probably because he wants to get access to the gold a little bit later on. But I mean, this one is pretty vulnerable. The middle has not been opened up yet, so that's another thing to note. Going to be losing a couple more Overlords once again to these Phoenix. Now rally to the Spore Crawlers. He still has a supply cushion, so it's not like he's getting supply block for it. Ooh, big counterattack here. Quick force fields. Quick second force field, and he's not going to get anything. He's going to just suicide them on the gateway, but I mean, there's a shield battery here. That was just money for non-money. He's going to make more Banelings? I mean, he can't now, because if he makes Banelings, they're going to get lifted immediately. He's just going to use the lifts on these Zerglings, because he can. He has a lot of energy. And it's only 50, so the amount of Phoenix he has, totally worth it. Why not? Oh my god, it's going to 92 drones. God damn. Absolute mad lad, dude. He just wants to get a massive economy. That's all he wants. Jig only wants one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. It's 100 drones. Alright, he's going to get a couple more overlords here with Phoenix, and he has to be careful. I think when he makes overlords, he probably has to make them per individual hatchery and directly rally them to his spore crawlers that is next to it. Because right now, how many overlords has he lost? I mean, he's lost already 11. About to be 12, too. That's not fantastic. And now there's a big attack here on the south side with these Colossi. Man, Colossi are so good, especially versus anything Lane Bane related. And both units from the robot can deal with their respective thing too, right? Like the Colossus can deal with the Ling Bane quite well, and then the Disruptors deal with the Roaches quite well. So yeah. Pretty rough matchup right now. And DisK straight up just taking the bottom side. He's taking this base here. Way more safer. He just has to deal with this front, and it's quite easy because he has a sentry, he has cannons, shield batteries, he has an observer, so he knows whenever a bus is coming from a mile away. And he just defends it from there. Just takes the bottom bases. And the middle isn't mined out yet, so circulation is it's non-existent. This is gonna be quite easy. Yeah, it's 91 drones again. Hallucinated Phoenix. Now that's a mind game if I've ever seen one. War Prism here can go into the main whenever he wants. That's the thing too, is that now you've pretty much just opened up your main base. This is so scary because the hive is here. I think on this base, if you're planning on mining out your bag, you should probably make your lair at least in your natural, right? I feel like that'd be a slightly better move because you're just exposing your main base. So I don't think you want to put too much stuff in your main. Ooh, okay. Well, there's Stasis Ward, so probably going to catch counterattack. And he pretty much sees this, right? Nice force fields. He sees it very far away, and that's going to get caught in the Stasis Trap. So that's some free banelings right there. Going to be having a counterattack here with the Warpism and Zealots in the main. He can get at those Zerglings and those Spine Crawlers. So far, not too much drone damage. I think it's just being annoying with this War Prism, just keeping it at home. And these banelings are about to unfreeze. Ooh, gets all these for free, though, as well. Yeah, and all those bands are going to get picked up immediately. Not fantastic. Jig literally taking bases on his opponent's side now. Screw it. If you wanted the bottom, I get the top, but I get all of the top. And DisK has no idea. Ooh, nice pull here. Nice yoink. With the Vipers. Yoink being the opposite of yeet, as I've learned recently as well. That is a thick line of creep, my dude. Jesus. All right, 2 hallucinated Colossi. I don't know what his goal is with this. Maybe it's either to scare him just a little more than he needs to, or maybe to make him focus fire the wrong things. But I mean, he doesn't have any Corruptors to focus fire with, so yeah. Lots of Banes though. Still possible. If the Banes blow up on the Stalkers, they might actually get a lot of sentries with it too. So Baneling counterattack here. Is he going to see it in time? There's no observer here, so he's going to have to have good old reaction. Good old reaction time. And it's +2 Banelings too, so they one-shot probes. Hallelujah, oh wait, he just recalled. Never mind. And defended. Wait, has he seen this? Nope. He has no idea. No idea. Man, he's gotta be careful here. He only has like 2 Spore Crawlers. Another Spine Crawler here to defend the, Spire. But if he gets a Greater Spire, that might be definitely a target for attack later on. And this is so awkward because, I mean, like, Jig is stuck on the top side and DisK is stuck on the bottom side, really. Man, another one gets through. Use the Blinding Cloud on the Photon Cannons. Very nice. So the Photons can't actually kill the Banelings in time. But now this base, he's going to just kill the main at this point. There's no stopping this. He's going to try and run back with everything. But even if he does, I don't think he even has the army to take care of this. Oh, wait. The middle has been opened up. Okay, so he's going to counterattack with these links and going to try and defend with the rest. And he might lose the hive here. which is a big deal. Even force fielding the ramp here. So this, everything that's in here, it's gone. Gonna be rebuilding the infestation pit. And you know what? The lurker den is also here. DT's helping with the defense, making this defense quite cost efficient. He does have lurker den though, a couple lurkers on the way, but 3's not going to be enough to actually deter this whole army. Is there an observer with this though? There is no observer technically. So yeah, DisK can't probably push down. He's going to go for another counterattack. You're probably going to take care of this gold base, which is very nice. But how much damage can he really find? He notices that there's DTs down. He's going to have to start making overseers very soon. He's just looking for as much damage as he can. And he's going to run into the army here, and he's not going to be happy about this. Ooh. Banelings, go! You know what? Whoa, he actually got a lot of DTs. I think he got all the DTs with those Banelings. Well, that was cost efficient. Excellent. Stunning the mine from this base, which is a little bit dumb. Well, it's dumb that he got away with it. It's not dumb in the sense that Jake made a bad decision. It's just dumb that it's not been scouted. It's just funny, I guess. All right, 17 more Hydras. A lot more lurkers on the way, though, so this might help. This will definitely help with the army, especially with the fact that he doesn't have detection. Nice big surround here, and the Banelings crash in, taking care of every single High Templar, and he's just stutter-stepping the lurkers, but he does get 2 with the Disruptors, though. Very nice shots. And those Colossi, not dead yet. Not dead yet. Ooh, he's going to lift one, I think, with the Phoenix. He has 3 Phoenix still from the beginning of this game. And he's going to get a lot of lurkers. He got 3 lurkers with the 3 Phoenix. Now that's cost efficiency right there. Another counterattack here with the DTs. Is he going to get... Oh, he might actually get the lurker den. And there's 2 overseers on the way. But I think he'll get it. Yeah, he's definitely going to get it before that happens. But I think he can just remake it, right? Yeah, he has that. So he has to remake it. He doesn't have to, like, remake a Hydra den and then morph it into a lurker den. That used to be so long. If you got your lurker den sniped before, you're not remaking the one. Like, it just takes too long because you have to make the whole Hydralisk den and then make a whole lurker den from that one. So you lose 2 at once, which is not great. Now you just lose them separately, so it's fine. Ooh. All right, trying to go for another counterattack here. Nice lurker counterattack, although it is a little bit naked though. Ooh, and it just gets lifted straight up. He's going to lose 4 lurkers for free at this point. I'm not sure if that was worth. Because he definitely had to build up his lurker count. He didn't actually have his lurker den back up yet. Wait, does he even have it? No, he doesn't yet. No, he didn't actually remake it. So that's a perma-loss, 4 lurkers. And he has to work with the lurkers he has, which is 2. Compared to 6, which he could have had. That's pretty rushed. He probably overestimated the strength of that counterattack, because sometimes you just think, well, I mean, it's lurkers. I mean, if he runs with the lurkers, I'm going to get value with lurkers too. But somehow, he with the Phoenix, those lurkers couldn't get the value they wanted. Because if there wasn't any Phoenix, they were definitely would have gotten quite a few shots off on the main army. But it's not quite what happened. And DisK finds his base, clears it up, and yeah, clears those drones as well. Now, unfortunately, Jake does not have his 90 workers anymore, so he's a little bit of a sad boy. But now, how does these 2 players engage each other now? There's a lot of Colossi on the field, a lot of Storm. These 3 Phoenix have been just amazing this whole game. Still alive. Oof. Yeah, he gets the tags on. He doesn't get the best tag, so good on Jing to spread that quite nicely. He has taken the gold at this point. Is he going to tag it again? Yeah, he's just going to tag everything. So Oracle can just tag however much he wants. And the gold is back up for DisK. This base is healthily mining. This base is getting up as well. And DisK is getting to this macro game better. He's just recovering so much better. Ooh, he's on creep though. This might be the time. If there's one time that he can fight, it would be now. It would be when he's on creep. But you know what? He's just clearing the creep, backing up, taking the position again. And very careful how he approaches this. And you know what? With Thermal Lance, he can take care of these spine crawlers and these drones at the same time. Man, these zealots are really annoying. You can never count out the zealot counterattacks. In fact, this Warp Prism is still there. You can actually just go and get it. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to go and get it. So he doesn't have to worry about that too much for the time being. But now he has to worry about this gigantic army at the front. he's going to try and go for a counterattack here. Going to try and start re-expanding towards the bottom as it's almost a safer spot. But with the middle now completely opened up, I mean, like, if DisK wants to, we can just walk down there and just take care of it. Trying to counterattack here, but the Zealots are in position with the cannons as well. Going to be dealing with that counterattack quite nicely. And from here, DisK just takes out bases one by one and just secures his lead. And Jig has a hard time finding any kind of engagement here. Not only is his army a little bit weaker than DisK's, but on top of that, like, DisK just has the tag on his army constantly, so he can't. It's like he knows when he's coming in and when he has to react. This is gonna be a hard army to take care of. Actually, if you just had a lot of Ling Bane, maybe. But oh man, these Zealots and DTs coming in from the south side, just taking care of every single possible expansion. Oh man, Jig is not able to secure bases now. It's starting to spiral a little bit out of control. Now there's a lot of DTs and there's no overseer. He's going to be losing that entire army. Oh, noes. Going into Ultralisk, actually. Holy shit, what? All right. He's going to try. It might be good versus the Colossi in a way. And against the Phoenix, too. I mean, there's only 3 Phoenix, but there's a possibility for him to do some sort of timing. But 2 Immortals are on the way, so... I mean, DisK definitely spotted the Ultralisks at this point. I don't know how, maybe with an Oracle or something. But now that he sees them, yeah, he's just going to go for a lot of Immortals. And I mean, that just hard counters. Immortals, Archons, and your Ultralisks do nothing at that point. This base is quite healthy. So you even get it in the north base as well. And DisK is just getting farther and farther ahead. Probably has 1 timing here. And he's starting to lose it too. He is off creep. He's going to try and take an engagement. The army's not completely together, but he is coming in from an arc. Ooh, Disruptor getting 2 Ultras at once. Storm even zoning out these Ultras. It's not great. He does still have Viper, so he can still Blinding Cloud / abduct maybe some of the Colossi. But with the 2 Immortals being chrono boosted out and just so many Archons as well, I don't know if this is possible. Every single Colossus laser is important. That's damage that's irreversible. Oh my god, and the feedbacks on all of the Vipers as well have gone off, and he only got 1 yoink. And now he's gonna have to run with his tail between his legs as the Ultras are super, super low. And even the Zealots can take care of the Ultras at this point. There was a counterattack here on the bottom side with some Hydras, and I believe maybe a couple of Lings too. Oh no, these DTs take care of this natural base. There's nothing he can do about it. Now he has to go in with these Ultras, but oh my god, Archons and Immortals shredding through all of the Ultralisks and the Hydras. These Vipers are completely out of energy, and all he has left is his Lings, and he's going to tap out, and DisK takes the first game, basically, of this Grand Finals. All right, we're loaded in to basically match point here between these 2 players in the grand finals of the Gros Tournoi #1. And the left-hand side of Eternal Empire, it is the Zerg player. It is Jig. And up 2 games is the Protoss player from Quebec City in the blue. It is DisK. Very nice. So as I mentioned, we are on match point. So if Jig loses this game, it's all over, and DisK will take the championship. Hopefully none of you realize the timer on this video, but whatever. Yeah, Jig has an uphill battle here because Jig, I think, has been a little bit kind of downloaded by DisK at this point because DisK has been reacting to all of Jig's counterattacks like so well at this point. Like, the first game they played, like Jig took out like 70 probes or something like that. It was something absolutely ludicrous. And now we're going into the last game, and that last game, like so many more drones have been killed than probes by far. I forgot to check like how much by the end, but it was not pretty. So far, DisK has been opening Stargate every single game. He's been switching up just enough, I think. You know, sometimes he went for glaives, sometimes he went for double Stargate, sometimes single Stargate. So it's going to be up to Jig to figure out what he's doing precisely. Seems to be, yeah, exactly. DisK seems to be rotating between those three builds, like Stargate Expand, double Stargate, and Adept Glaives. Just a very solid way to play the match, really. So that probably being annoying, but he can't really be more annoying than he is because he already mined those minerals, so he's not able to do that mining trip anymore. Mining trick, sorry. I'm starting to not be able to speak at this point, Jesus Christ. Yeah, probe just patrolling in front. He just wants to spot how many lings are you making. Are you making 2, making 4, making 6? Because those 3 answers mean very different things, right? Making 2 means you're going to try and drone as much as possible. Making 4 means you just want to respect my depths. And then making 6 is, well, you need to do something at this point. Nice. Actually catching that probe here at the back of the mineral line. He wasn't able to escape. And that's a free third base for Jig right there. Meantime, there you go. Sending his Adept across the map. I like what he did right there. So he sent his Adept to the bottom while shading to the left to be able to get maximum vision out of that one unit. All while still going at the place that he wanted to go. This Adept, gonna see what he can get done. So far the creep tumor has not been laid yet, so he's not gonna snipe anything. And now that he's seen that the Adept has left, he might actually put the creep tumor now, actually. Ooh, but the Adept is back. He has to make sure the Adept is gone before he does that. Actually, just opting to inject straight up. Oh, Dark Shrine on the way, so it's gonna be an Archon drop. You can tell it's an Archon drop just because the Robo is timed similarly. The reason why the Robo is so much faster than the Archon is because, well, first you got to finish the Robo, you got to build the Observer, he has to get across the map, and then you warp in, so it tends to be a lot faster than all of the others. As the actual tech buildings that you're using, right? So, yeah. All right, more depths on the way as well. Stalker here, probably just to deny any sort of Overlord Scout if needed. Ooh, this might actually get caught, though. No, it does not, actually. There you go. Shades at the back here. Makes 2 shield batteries. I do believe he's a little bit scared here. I don't know what ticks him off, but maybe it's the fact that, yeah, I'm not too sure why what he saw. But he might just be playing extra safe because, Jig might be just looking to hard counter and just do some sort of really aggressive play. On top of that, too, he doesn't have to rush for his third base as much because he's going for an Archon drop. So he's going to use his Archon drop / DTs to be able to scout what Jig kind of wants to do and where he's at. So as soon as the drops hits, then he'll be able to make further decisions as to how he wants to approach this game. Ooh, Jig sees the Warp Prism leaving. I don't think he saw DTs warping in. He would have to be directly looking at it. He wouldn't be able to see it from the meme map, so. But I think he knows. Wait, did he actually see the Dark Shrine? I don't think he did. Wait, hold on. Did he? Oh, he did, actually. Never mind. Yeah, so Spore Crawlers are going to be in place. This Spore Crawler, though, is kind of weird. It's not zoning any Warp Prisms, right? It's just there for detection. But it can cover, like, the whole mineral line here. Not sure I agree with it, though. Ooh, this this Overlord's going to get caught. And that's actually going to supply block him. Or barely. Yeah, he just got an extra Overload there. These Adepts, though. He's like, oh, look at my Warp Prism. All the meanwhile, Adepts coming into the natural. Gonna get 1 and 2 drones. There you go. Oh, and these are gonna get even more drones. There's no WCS game hard right now, so I have to count them, but that's 10 drones lost so far. Ooh, these Queens trying to get more shots onto the Warp Prism. Every shot is really important. These Queens are getting a little bit fragile. Ooh, the splash damage from that Queen kills 2 Queens with the Archon. That's huge, actually. And Queen's inexpensive. That was 300 minerals right there. And some energy. And anti-air. Like, all of those things combined. And now he's going for a slow charge, I believe. Yeah, that's slow. Slow Zergling. Slow charge? That doesn't make any sense, dude. Slow Zealots with the Archons for a small technical push here. Just trying to get even more cost efficiency out of it. So he's going to kill a lot of Zerglings. He used to pick up micro. And just use up all the shields on his Archons. Be very careful, though. Ooh. Was that one shot away? I don't remember how much damage the Queen does, but I think it's close. I think... Would that be one shot away? I'm not too sure. Queens might do like 11 damage. Man, I don't know my Zerg stats. I know they have 7 range. Or 8 range? Wait, do they have 7 or 8 range? God damn. I need to brush up on my StarCraft statistics. I used to know this shit like by heart. I used to even know like the weapon names. Wait, what's the weapon name for the Marine gun again? I think it's the like A404 like Gauss rifle or something like that. Okay, yeah, he's just going for a massive roach attack. Screw it, dude. Jig's on 40 drones. He's just going for it. And there's a timing here. I mean, there's a lot of force fields, which will buy actually a lot of time. And Blink isn't done. You know, +1 isn't done too. Definitely timing to be had here. But he has to execute this really well. Oh man, War Prism is back with the Archons. He might get the Queen. Yeah, he's going to get one Queen. Oh my god. Okay, and this attack now is coming. Yeah, the Stalkers, and Stalkers are going to be really good here, actually, against all these Roaches. These Roaches are armored. He's breaking the force fields, but there's still more force fields to go around. Man, he has a hard time attacking into here, though. Oh, all the while, some DTs cleared up the whole mineral line. I do believe that's even more damage done. How many workers kills? Over 20 in this game. But when you kill all the workers of a player that's already low on workers because he's all-inning, that's rough. He's going to go into the Banelings. The Banelings need to do damage, though. Can they get through the force fields? Force fields not even happen, actually, right now. Killing the Sentry, so no more force fields can actually happen, but he can still juggle all of these Immortals if needed. He's trying to reinforce as much possible with the Lings, but that's it. No, he taps out, and that's GG, and DisK takes the gold tournament #1.